All right, so just running through the problems in the practice final. All right, the first question, what is the sum of the exterior angles of any polygon? That's really just a fact. All right, so exterior angles always add up to 360 degrees. For interior angles, didn't ask for it here, but you never know. The sum, we'll just say sum of interior angles is equal to 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. So in this case, it's 360. Which of the following is the correct reason for angle 3 being supplementary to angle 5? Here's 3, here's 5. All right, they're same side interior angles. So consecutive interior angles. So consecutive is same side. All right. Which of the following is a logical conclusion? We have our premises, not P or Q. And we have not Q or R. We also have the not R. All right, so that allows me to draw a conclusion of not Q by the law of disjunctive inference. And by the same reason, I can take, oops, that was weird. I could take this conclusion and pair it up with that other statement. Same reason, different outcome, we get not P. All right, so out of everything that's listed here, well, if not P is true, then P has to be false. If not Q is true, then Q has to be false. Not R was given. That is a logical conclusion, I guess, but it's more of a premise. It's really this one, but if it were a select all that apply question, then technically this one would be correct also. All right, similarity. So they tell us that we can assume that DE is parallel to AC, which means that this angle is congruent to that one. It means this angle is congruent to that one. And this is a reflexive angle. So if I were to pull the two triangles apart, I'll just kind of rough it out here. We'd have DBE, ABC. This angle is congruent to this one. These are congruent. And these are congruent. I'll put 3. All right. To prove triangles are similar to one another, you just need to prove that they're congruent. There are two pairs of congruent angles. All right. So there are two sets of congruent angles. So the triangles are similar. Oops. All right. And we know that this pair is congruent. And also, really, this one as well. These are, if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, the corresponding angles are congruent. Right. So it turned out we didn't even need the reflexive angle, but it's nice to know. All right, one of the interior angles of a regular polygon is 120. What is the number of sides the polygon has? All right, so if I were to draw just kind of like a generic polygon, I'll just do a triangle. You'd have one of the interior angles is 120 degrees, which means the corresponding exterior angle has to be 60 degrees. All right. Now, I don't know that it's a triangle. I'm just drawing that. All right. So 60 degrees. Now, based off of the relationship here, I mean, obviously 120 is much bigger than 60, yet the angle that I drew is much smaller. That's what I'm saying. It's really kind of a generic thing. If anything, get rid of like that extra side there and just focus on, you know, that relationship. All right, so, oops, did not want to do that. So if you have one exterior angle, and all of those exterior angles are congruent, and they also have to add to 360, we could just do 360 divided by 60, and you get 6 as a result. All right? Because if there's 6 angles that are all 60 apiece, then there must also be 6 sides. Number 6, prism has an irregular polygon as a base. Prism has a height of 10. What's the volume of the prism? So I need the area. All right? So I can break this up in a bunch of different ways. I can either break up the figure and find corresponding areas, like I can do it like this. I can grab a rectangle out of here. You know, that's one possibility, or I can encase it. Hopefully it'll autocorrect. Okay, not too bad. All right, so I'm going to find each of these areas. Now we got this little extra bit over here, but we can account for that. All right, so I need this area. I'm going to need this area, this one, and this one. All right, now in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So area of the rectangle is 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another 7. So the whole rectangle has an area of 49. This first triangle here, half the base times the height, half of 2 times 3 is going to be equal to 3. Half of 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2 is going to be equal to 4. This one's just 2. Half of the base, which is 1, times the height of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 2.5. So 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 3. So 1/2 4 by 3 is going to be equal to 6. All right. So we cut away the area that we don't want. All right. So I'm going to subtract off all of these values. So if I just I'll just run it at the bottom here. 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2.5. That's 15.5. So knock that off of here. And we're looking at, so 33.5. All right, so that's the area. So this is again, the stuff we don't want. Volume is area times the height. We have 33.5 times the height of 10, which is going to be 335 cubic units. Number 7, which the following is the correct name for angle 2. We have a few different ways we can name it. We can call it angle B, and some things are inexplicable. Why did I make an A? Nobody knows. I can call it angle ABC. I can call it angle CBA. So look at our choices. I got an ABC there. And everything else is incorrect, so we're good. Why angle BAC, that's this one right here, is the smallest angle of the triangle because it's opposite the shortest side. All right, and then number 9, number 10 is going to be a proof. So the possibilities are varied. So there really is nothing to go over there. So you just review your the different proofs we've done throughout the semester. So we're going to close off on number 9 here. So it's just asking us to find the value of x. So we're going to do x times 6 is equal to 2 times 5. 6x is equal to 10. And then just divide it out. So you get a fraction here. X is equal to 10 over 6 or 5 over 3.